What's up, guys? Live here at Pro Play Games with our ARG champions. We got our first place, Alejandro and our third place, David Rodriguez. And we have the new draft box. This thing looks super epic. It's really packaged super nicely. I just opened a few. I couldn't wait for these guys. So let's see them open a whole case. So this is a complete set of 4. So you should be getting one of each leader. Spoiler, but they're all really cool leaders. The foiling is completely new, and it looks exactly like a promo would. Now, show us what comes in here. Okay, so you got the Vegeta here, the Vile Strike, Dark Prince Vegeta, and he got the one that everyone's been talking about, the Bionic Strike Mecha Frieza.
I know the box is gonna serve for like a case as well.
Now these do come with 4 each of the leaders, so you got the the flip side, and then each one will come with the same leader 4 times. So the intents and purposes is when you draft, everybody has access to a leader if you don't pull one in your pack. And then of course the tournament pack 1 promo. There was a proud Spark Vados out of this one. This is the art for the tournament pack 1. Super nice. The set with Broly, the Cell, the Trunks, and out of Alejandro's we got another one, would be the Awakened Strike Goku, and then there should be one more, which will be the Gotenks. Yeah.
Gotenks and Frieza have to be like one of the better.
Yeah, Gotenks and Frieza. You heard it here first. Well, probably not first, but last. But these are definitely the ones that you're going to be seeing a lot of competitive play from. Oh, and you got a Goku.
Yeah.
All non-foil, unfortunately, sad face. But do they even come foil? I don't know. I haven't opened any of my tournament packs yet, out of like the billions of cases that I'm opening. But we'll see what the pull ratios are in these packs too, because you do get set 1 and you do get set 2. So where's set 1? Right here. So you got set 1 and set 2. So you get the best of both worlds here. Like, this is a great starter package. If you haven't gone into Dragon Ball, if you haven't gone into this game, it's super cheap. This is the best product to get yourself into it. You get a whole box, technically. You get 12 packs of set 1, 12 packs of set 2, and that pretty much sets you up. It gives you even a tournament pack. So it's like going to your own tournament, Even if, we've seen a lot of people complain, oh, my local doesn't carry this game. All my locals is, closest one that holds this tournament is an hour away. Well, no, you have no excuse to get your tournament pack promos. And it's only a matter of time before they start reprinting tournament pack 2 and so on and so forth. So
and not only do you get, like, both sets, so you get the staples from set 1 and the strong cards from set 2. But also amongst friends, like, you just do the whole draft system, and
yeah, we're gonna be drafting tonight. We're gonna be drafting tonight. It's gonna be super fun. If you guys haven't drafted this set before, or these sets actually,
that card's good.
I don't think anybody's actually drafted both of these, but yeah, I heard this deck is good. I think it won. It might have won. But very good deck. But so is this card's very good too, and this thing also has Cold Bloodlust, so went to that card right there. Ooh, nice. Another deck that one of our team members is toying around with. Eddie's so convinced about Vegito, and I'm like, you can just negate him, but hey, what do I know? He might have something cooking in the lab.
We'll see.
Let's see, but we definitely, this does seem like a new set. Even though we're only getting 4 new cards, it seems like the possibilities are now endless.
Yeah.
They're back to endless instead of just clear-cut Cell.
Yeah, KO, that's a good one.
Ooh, KO, one of the best cards from set 2. You see that? Yeah. That card has gone from $6 to $8, $10. Now it's sitting at 15, almost overpowering the perfect Cell at 18. So you're seeing a lot of focus on KO.
Yeah, it's good in like every deck, man. Any deck that splashes green is really good.
It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Any card that has 3 effects is good. It doesn't matter what it does.
Yeah, it's very good. It draws you a card, it removes a card, and it takes cards from your opponent's hand, technically by the critical ability. So it's something that you want in a card. It looks like we're pulling a lot of super rares out of this, so it might have, I've been hearing that it has the same ratios as a box, so you would get like 7 super rares, you would get like 4 from set 1, 3 from set 2, any combination of the two. But Beerus coming out here to play, that's another heavy card that I would like to make work. I'm actually working on something with Beerus and the Gotenks. Gotenks making your opponent's hand low and then Beerus going in for the game. So seems really cool. Also doesn't get affected by Cold Bloodlust at all. So there's a lot of cool things. Like we said, nothing really has changed as far as the base sets, but these new leaders just, there's new opportunities and there's new things that you can do with the game, so it's going to be really exciting. This is also a really cool deck that I saw. There's an OTK with this. You play the Goku Black, then you play the Goku Black, then you play Goku. Goku summons the Gohan, and then during that turn they can't combo at all, and you just go in with a bunch of double strikers, including your leader, which has double strike Goku Black. So it's a really cool concept, and like I said, this is opening the door to a lot of new things. Oh, Gotenks actually really good. One of our, the only team member that scrubbed this weekend was playing that card.
Oh, I didn't even know you.
Oh, and a hit, nice. So it's good.
The
it's
best
not.
part about the set 1 half is just all the staples that you
Yes, set 1 is fantastic. It's good because a lot of players weren't able to get those set 1 cards. Set 1 was very hard for us to restock on. We were lucky enough to get our distributor to get us a bunch of it, cracked a bunch of it. We had it all online for you guys for the most part the whole season, so you guys can purchase from us. But we're gonna have a giant restock now. Ooh, and a Gohan. Man, you're seeing like the distribution I feel like is hand-picked by Bandai, and I really like it because it really doesn't give you multiples of a bad SR or anything like that. You're pretty much getting everything that you need. Yeah. So that's fantastic. If you get yourself a couple cases of this, I think the value's gonna pay back in extreme dividends. Broly was a very it was being splashed in a lot of decks actually. The finals opponent was playing it. The Cell deck was also playing it. Danny Hype, shout out to him. It just seems like a really cool card. I want to play it now too. And the whole deck that I was mentioning, the only thing is Cold Bloodlust is now around. But you know, I mean, at least instead of a discard 2, you discard 1.
Yeah, so Broly's one of the ones that doesn't get hurt that much by Bloodlust because it's still doing its job more or less.
And it's a double striker with 30k body. That's crazy. Not even Beerus has 30k. Like 30k is something serious.
Objection.
So we got Sensu Bean, Objection. Yeah, these are premier staples that you want in any deck right now. I don't even want to say blue deck because like everyone's splashing blue, so you know, any deck pretty much. You get everything that you need to play with this draft. You even get leaders. So when you do draft, you can either draft with the leader that you pull, or you can use one of those. Oh, yep. See, and that guy's great too, and you play him in the Gotenks deck. You know, you get to play the 3-drop Gotenks, discard a card, evolve into this guy, do a bunch of cool things. So I'm super excited for that leader. That's what I'm going to be trying to run at ARG if I don't judge. But ARG, we're going to be pumping out a lot of content this week leading up to it. We're going to have these guys in the lab, in the hyperbolic time chamber, as we like to. In the hyperbolic time chamber, yeah, best card, this guy. This guy won so many games for you guys on stream. Oh. A God pack? Ooh, live God pack for you guys. Man, they even seeded a God pack into this. That's fantastic.
Insane.
Great.
This card is
yeah, this card is seeing a lot of popularity on the market. As far as being played in a deck, I feel like it does have that potential, but
it fell off.
And that this Frieza, this card has potential to really skyrocket as soon as everybody has more access to that promo, because that promo is what makes this card a premier board clear. And when this card first came out, I was really in love with it, and I was really high. But because of its high mana cost, it's very hard to lay down on the field. But that promo lets you cheat it out into play.
In turn 4.
But yeah, like I said, we're going to be training it up. We got a case tournament on Saturday. This set's going to be legal. We're going to be sending you guys deck profiles left and right of what tops. Keeping you guys updated, keeping you guys on the play for ARG Orlando. We're all ready. We got our hotel, we have a mansion pretty much, 10 people inside a mansion. We're making sure all our team members are under that roof, and we're all testing hard on this set, and we'll make sure we're all going to be cracking the format for you guys and taking home another championship ring just like Ale did this weekend. So we're really hyped. We've really been practicing every single day at the shop. If you come into PBG anytime, you'll see at least 4 people playing Dragon Ball. It's so crazy. And that's just part of the reason. I mean, this is a game that comes with, you know, you just got to know what's going on. Like, if you recognize certain scenarios, like, you're going to be able to succeed in this game. So, ooh, Trunks. I love this card.
Yeah, it's just blue leaders have fallen off so much that I wasn't able to use it. Because the best thing to get off of this is the blue Trunks that untap or the Piccolo.
So good.
But then it's like, I don't know. Vegeta gets dismantled by stuff.
I can't wait, because a lot of these cards that you really do love, they get better as time progresses. You know, there's a lot of these leaders that or cards that weren't as good, and then set 2 dropped, and they were just like Champa, for example. Like now Champa is so insane because of Poverty. You know, so you see it with a lot of cards. This card, I think, is something that is undervalued.
Yeah, it could definitely steal a game with the whole counter.
Exactly. Keep your opponent at 2. Summon this guy, going for the win. That's our first of Masu, I think.
Yeah.
So a bunch of goodies here. Like, if you see, this box is actually really nice. Do you have an open box of this? The open?
Yeah.
All right.
It
Let's check it out.
Storage. I thought it was just gonna be like a booster box.
This is really nice. Like, it has Vegito and Zamasu inside, which is completely different art. This box is super high quality, by the way. This is not like the ordinary cardboard that you buy at game stores that we sell and stuff like that. This is just a work of art, really. It's really nice. Kid Buu, the leader that we're missing. When is he coming? You got you know, the nice Bandai Dragon Ball Super Card Game logo right in the bottom of it. Space to write your name if you need to. It's just a really nice, high quality box. Like, it's great for storage. You got the family Kamehameha there. With fantastic value, and like we said, we're cracking boxes and boxes and cases of this, so you can see over there a little bit more. But if you guys need absolutely anything, obviously it goes unsaid, but our website and TCG Player, you'll be able to find everything at the lowest prices. We pride ourselves in making this game as cheap as possible for you guys to play, having everything possible, including all the information you need as far as how to play these decks, gameplay, and deck profiles on our YouTube channel. So make sure you guys are all up to date on that.
It's crazy. That was a week away.
Right? It's right around the corner. Gotta start registering for those other ones like Virginia and stuff. That you already see that almost capping it.
Almost capping. I'm in Vegas, but I already signed up for Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia, we definitely need to go to. I saw a lot of teams. This whole team thing is getting like really hyped now. Ooh, we got an SPR. This whole team thing is getting a lot of attention now. You got a lot of people, you know, forming their own teams, and I think this is the best way to approach this game. You really can't do this by yourself. You have to have a good network of players that you can bounce back ideas with, play test with on a regular basis. That's really what leads to success and, you know, being at your top of your game and being familiar with what's going on.
Yeah, we practice almost every day. Yeah. Like anytime we could, we were practicing.
That's what it takes. All these goodies. And then all this, I mean, like, there's a bunch of stuff that
this just looks like bulk, but in there's a bunch of objections, sensu beans and stuff that I haven't taken time to separate.
Yeah, it takes time. Sorting these cards is something that we can appreciate as being a difficult task, for sure.
Yeah. With a God Pack and SPR, like, just pulling all of that. Just...
Open one of these up for me, David. See if we can, they can see, like, the...
3 beers is never bad.
Never bad. Yeah, we'll open all these up for you guys so you can see exactly the quality of these. Nice. So you got you got a nice little foiling, just like the promos. It's kind of like Ultimate Rare and Yu-Gi-Oh. I know a lot of you guys came over from Yu-Gi-Oh, including our ARG champion here. Yeah. all Yu-Gi-Oh babies. So if you guys haven't picked this up, please make sure you do. I mean, this is too cheap of a game not to play, and it's always fun to play. If you go to the ARG and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Day 1, there's a 1K for Dragon Ball, just like every other game. So definitely, I'll hover over here so you guys can read the effect. This is fantastic. Pretty much costing, you know, 1 less on everything. That's, you know, an event. So Cold Bloodlust for 0, just at the price of a life. You know, so you're gaining advantage as well as stopping your opponent. So something that you definitely want to use on cards that are 1 mana like Sensubin, and you know you could even do it on objection, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can essentially objection like 3 times turn 1 if you have enough.
If you have enough blues in hand.
Here's the other one, Go Tanks. This one giving your opponent less cards, essentially like a Broly. There you go. Essentially like a Broly. Just the only requirement is that you would have to have less cards in hand than your opponent. So no Broly's ring, I'll take it. I don't have to, search for a Broly's ring. And it's just really good leader. It doesn't really have to be flipped too, which is fantastic. When leaders don't have to flip to be amazing, that's always fun.
It still disrupts their hands and stuff.
And then you got Majin Vegeta, the Vile Strike, Dark Prince. Yeah, fantastic.
Look at the artwork on the Goku.
Yeah, Goku looks really nice. Place 1 card. Drop area plus 5,000. Oh, it has critical. Okay. Yeah. So you can discard a card to give it critical. It's not that bad.
Aggro leader.
I feel like it's a good counter to sell. Not the best counter, but the fact that you're controlling your hand size anyways to give crit.
That's true. So you're gonna see this card paired a lot with the Gohan and the Go Tanks.
For sure. And the Vegito, Leap of Faith, and whatever it's called. Here to save the day.
Here to save
the dash pad.
Yeah, this guy's actually not that bad. I didn't take my time to read him, but he looks really cool and he sounds really good. And the Goku, this is one that I definitely did not read.
He's just like Vegeta in set 1, but instead of getting crit, he gets double strike.
Okay. So he's a Vegeta with double strike instead of critical.
Yeah.
The critical double strike.
Similar to Ginyu, except doesn't gain a 5k boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other side. Well, choose 1 card. Oh, the other one gets a 5k boost on the back actually.
They get on both sides. This guy, what makes him so good is that from the beginning he's already swinging for 15. Like if your opponent doesn't want to get hit by crit, they have to drop like two 5Ks.
Oh wow, yeah, that's really good actually.
Yeah, and on the flip side, he's swinging for 20 crit every turn.
That's right.
And you don't have to take your own life like the blue Vegeta was doing.
That's true. So you keep at a healthy life, and you don't really need to flip. And it's just hitting for 15 as if it is flipped. So that's really really good actually.
Yeah, it's definitely playable.
Awesome. So there's a bunch of possibilities. Thank you guys again for taking the time out of your busy day to open these and show these guys what's coming out in this draft box. But these guys are going to go back to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. They're going to go back to training. They're got to get training with this. They even got
like a little rule
box.
How to do the whole drafting.
Like I said, get 3 friends together. Even if they don't play Dragon Ball, this is the perfect introduction to them. Buy this. Invite them over your house. Invite them to your local game shop and play this out because you will not regret it. It's a fantastic game and you'll have all the fun in the world. Promise you that. Thank you guys again for showing up and good luck at ARG Orlando. Peace.